Hello and welcome back. My name is Nicholas Briggs, and I'm an accredited VA claims agent here at CCK Law.
Hi, my name is Samuel, and I'm an associate attorney in the court team here at CCK. And today we're discussing Parkinson's disease, which is, as you probably know, a serious neurological condition that affects movement and other functions. We'll cover how it connects to military service, VA disability ratings, and what benefits veterans and their families may be entitled to.
So when we talk about Parkinson's disease, we're talking about a progressive disorder that affects the nervous system. It's caused by the loss of dopamine-producing cells in the brain, leading to a variety of symptoms, including tremors or shaking in the hands, arms, legs, or the face, muscle stiffness, slowed movement, balance and coordination problems. And then in addition to these motor symptoms, veterans with Parkinson's often experience non-motor issues like sleep disturbances, mood disorders, and other forms of cognitive impairment like memory loss.
If you're researching VA disability benefits for Parkinson's, something you should be aware of is the presumption of service connection for certain veterans. So if you served in specific locations during certain time periods, VA automatically presumes that your Parkinson's is related to your military service, which eliminates the need for you to prove that you were directly exposed or for direct exposure. This makes it easier to get VA benefits. So VA grants presumptive service connection for Parkinson's disease if a veteran was exposed to Agent Orange or other herbicides. This includes veterans who served in Vietnam between January 9th, 1962 and May 7th, 1975, including Blue Water Navy veterans. If you served along the Korean Demilitarized Zone or DMZ between September 1st, 1967 and August 31st, 1971, you're entitled to the presumption. If you worked on C-123 aircraft contaminated with Agent Orange after the Vietnam War, and then also VA has recognized Parkinson's disease as a presumptive condition for veterans exposed to contaminated water at Camp Lejeune between August 1st, 1953 and December 31st, 1987.
Now let's talk a bit about VA disability ratings. So first and foremost, Parkinson's disease, regardless of the symptoms a veteran presents with, is assigned a minimum compensable rating of 30% under Diagnostic Code 8004. However, this often doesn't account for the numerous ways in which a veteran's Parkinson's disease might affect their daily life. And under their duty to maximize, VA is required to separately relate any disabling symptoms or residuals of the underlying Parkinson's disease. These residuals often include things like difficulty swallowing, called dysphagia, under Diagnostic Code 7203, speech problems, also known as dysarthria, under Diagnostic Code 8210, bladder incontinence, under Diagnostic Code 7542, and then finally for cognitive and psychological impairment under the general formula for rating mental health conditions. And then by properly rating each of these symptoms, depending on how they present in a particular veteran's case, the veteran may ultimately be assigned a combined disability rating far in excess of that baseline minimum 30% that Parkinson's gets assigned automatically.
Parkinson's can also lead to other health issues, which may be secondarily service-connected if they result from Parkinson's. Some examples include heart conditions like ischemic heart disease and irregular heartbeat, gastrointestinal issues, including constipation and swallowing problems, mental health conditions such as anxiety and depression, sleep disorders, which include sleep apnea, and injuries from falls, which are common due to balance issues. If a veteran can show that these conditions were caused by their Parkinson's, they may be entitled to additional VA compensation.
And in addition to the scheduler ratings that are available, Parkinson's disease can often severely limit a veteran's ability to work, potentially entitling them to a total disability rating based off of individual unemployability. So if a veteran's Parkinson's disease or if its residual effects prevent them from working, they may qualify for TDIU, which pays at the 100% disability rate. But in addition to potential inability to work due to Parkinson's disease, veterans with Parkinson's may be eligible for special monthly compensation, which provides additional compensation for disabilities that result in substantial loss of functioning, such as loss of use of the hands and feet, the need for aid and attendance due to need for help with assistance of daily activities, or potentially being housebound due to their Parkinson's residuals.
So, unfortunately, VA sometimes denies claims for Parkinson's disease or assigns incorrect ratings. So, if your claim has been denied or if you believe your rating is too low, you have the right to appeal. An accredited VA disability attorney can help ensure that all of your symptoms are properly rated and that you receive the compensation that you deserve.
Parkinson's disease is ultimately a very serious condition, and veterans who develop it due to their military service, to include exposure to toxins like Agent Orange, are entitled to VA benefits. If you or a loved one have been diagnosed with Parkinson's, it's important to understand your rights and options.
Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel and check out our website for more information on veterans benefits. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.